Hey YouTube, I'm here today to show you a cool math card trick that basically allows you to read someone's mind. This card trick requires 21 cards to be placed like this. You just deal them left or right, and you place them in 3 rows of 7. Whatever other card you have is just useless. You don't need the rest, and you can discard them for the remainder of this trick. Basically, for this trick, you ask your audience to think of one card. No matter what card it is, you'll always be able to find it through 3 trials. It has to be exactly 3. You can do more, but it's redundant after that because it's already known. So within 3 trials, you'll know exactly what their card is. So we'll start with the King of Spades, which is in this corner. Hard for you to see, but it's in that corner right there. Right there. And you basically take up the rows into piles, up to down, which is basically why I stack them so that they overlap each other, so I could easily pull them down into a stack at once. The only key part is you have to place their stack in the middle. It makes a huge difference where you put their stack. So then we deal it again. And you ask them which stack it's in this time. This time it's in the middle one right here, the king. So it doesn't matter which one you take up first, you just need to make sure their stack is in the middle. This would be the 3rd time, and basically just like every other time, you have to deal from left to right, and you have to make sure that you overlap them so that it's easier to pick up later. Left to right. After this round, you'll know exactly what card it is. The King of Spades is right here, by the way, and it's exactly in the middle of this row, this entire row. There's 3 cards above it and 3 cards under it. That's guaranteed after 3 tries, and that's always guaranteed. This isn't by chance. This actually is always guaranteed after 3 trials. It may not be in a certain row, but that's why you just ask them one more time. They'll tell you it's in this one, and you actually already know what card it is because it's the middle card in that row. But either way, you take it up, put that pack in the middle, and out of the 21 cards, the King of Spades is exactly in the center. 10 cards up, 10 cards down, exactly in the center. So if you were to deal them out, you deal out 5, deal out first 10, King of Spades is automatically in that slot. You would continuously deal out. It would be the first card in the 3rd stack of 5, and the last card would be pointless. You'd have 21, so it wouldn't divide evenly there. Now, this is all based on your opinion. Whatever you want to do, you can eliminate the cards by asking the opponent, or audience to choose any number of these piles. And if they choose one of yours, like if they chose the 3rd one, you would say you would leave it. Or if it wasn't, you would say, we'll take it away. Take that away. And we'll take them away until you have left that last pack of 5 cards, which on the bottom is the King of Spades, their king. Now, there's multiple ways you could do this. Just toss all the cards, but you wouldn't do that in a trick. Multiple ways you could do this. There is one way. If you hold the cards like this, and you ask them to slap it as hard as they can, based on physics, the bottom card will always stand. It will stand further than all the others. In fact, it will stand harder than all the others as well, and it won't be knocked out. That's one way to get rid of it. Or you could just say that you could lay out the last 5 cards, allow them to choose, and basically eliminate them until their card's the last one, showing that it's completely random. But of course, you force it upon them. All right, basically that's all the trick there is. You mind read into one of their cards. They'll never know what came in. And the key important steps to remember of this trick would probably be you gotta deal the same way. I would just deal left to right each time. You gotta overlap them as you deal. Has to be exactly 21 cards, and when you grab up the piles, their pile has to be in the middle. If it's not in the middle, it won't work at all, because it will just stay in the same order. It won't work. And you have to deal it back out left to right. You can't deal it up and down vertically to make it easier on yourself. So basically, that's the end of the trick. Like, comment, subscribe, and just post any other tricks you want to see down in the comments below.